Hello. Yo, what's up, guys? Boom. Where are we here? Boom. What's up, everybody? Let me see if I can turn this down. I can't get my phone to go on mute. Tell me if you hear any sort of echo. I'm gonna rip into some packs momentarily here. If anyone wants to get packs, hyperraretcg.com. What's up, Axel? Gonna be ripping into some packs shortly here. Got a bunch of ETBs of Black Bolt and White Flare. We've got our Reshiram Zekrom tag team card to give us some luck on the rips. We're going to have some prizes if somebody hits a selected illustration rare. I'm just going to try to randomize one here. Everything's pretty good over here too. Busy week, busy last couple of weeks, but is what it is. I'm excited to rip some of this new set. I feel like I haven't ripped any packs in a while here. Have you ripped any Black Bolt and White Flare yet? So what I'm gonna do before we rip anything, we're gonna see if anyone picks up packs. Not too sure how busy the stream is gonna be or how excited people are for Black Bolt and White Flare. I'm a little excited just for the black and white rares, BWRs or whatever, but I don't know. I wouldn't say black and white is like my favorite generation, Gen 5. But I'm going to choose two random illustration rares. We'll choose Seismitoad as one of them. I don't know which set Seismitoad's in, but what we'll do is if you hit Seismitoad, you win a poster collection. Seismitoad is from Black Bolt. And we'll have to choose a random illustration rare from White Flare here. Oh, damn, I'm your first impression of it. Well, it's got a lot of art rares, that's for sure. Seems to be the best pull rates, at least of the last maybe 5 or 6 sets. So hopefully there's something solid. I don't know what. No, this one's kind of cool. We got to pick another art rare here. We'll just choose a random one. I don't know. Seismitoad's a good shot. I think it's going to be one of the more popular cards. This one, Scrafty. Seismitoad and Scrafty. I'm going to set these up. We're going to get some images on the screen. And then I'll rip into some packs. And like I said, if anyone wants to buy any packs to rip on stream tonight, they're available. There's a link in the description. hyperraretcg.com. If you go to the rip and ship or live breaks, I forget whatever the category is, they'll be there. And like I said, if you hit a Seismitoad or a Scrafty, I have one of these poster collections that you'll win. What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good Friday night so far. We're just getting everything finalized and sorted out, and we'll start ripping into some Black Bolt and White Flare. See if I can add this in. Just bear with me for a couple minutes while I get this set up, guys. So there's our little chase cards. If you hit one of those, you're winning a poster collection. I'm going to be ripping into probably a Black Bolt ETB for myself here momentarily. There we go, our little bounty for the evening. So we'll crack into a pack here. One of these ETBs had a loose seal. Let's try to grab that one. There we go. Black Bolt and White Flare. Let's get into it. You know, I always bring garbage bags in for these streams and then I forget to use them. So we're gonna start off strong using the garbage bags. So there's our first look here, Black Bolt. Beautiful Elite Trainer box, I gotta say. I got the Pokemon Center ones in as well, but I haven't opened the box that came in yet. One thing I found pretty interesting as well is, I'm sure we all know by now, the Victini is in both sets, but it has a different set number in each set. So here it's 171. I think it's a different number in White Flare. There's technically, you need to get both of them for the master set, I think. Just kind of wild. We'll rip right into this. Oh, there's the promo card is stuck. I think I caught that. It was wedged in there. You got the Thunderous promo card. Not the biggest fan of Thunderous or Landorus or whatever, but Tornadus, any of those. Got your typical ETB stuff. New energies. Pretty solid looking sleeves, to be honest. And yeah, let's rip a couple packs here. I think like the only card I'm really trying to get out of this set would be the Reshiram. That thing's a beaut. The BWR Reshiram. There's also Pokeballs and Master Balls in here, which not too stoked on. I do like this throwback hollow pattern. I think that's pretty cool as well. Let's see if we can hit anything. It seems the pull rates are a lot better than they've been. I mean, Destined Rivals wasn't too bad, but Prismatic was pretty crap. There's a Seismitoad. Oh, Pokeball Panpour. Dwebble. Hitting the mic already. There we go. We got Superior. We'll see. I have a feeling all these Pokeballs are going to be worthless. I don't even know if the Master Balls will be worth much. Like, obviously, they're going to be a bit trickier to hit, but they might not be anything special. Oh, another Pokeball, Landorus. Just saying how much I don't care for these little cloud guys. Axew and Excadrill. Oh, and a Hollow Energy. These Hollow Energies are actually pretty sweet. Probably the best Hollow Energies we've had all generation. Probably since the textured ones from Crown Zenith. So pretty solid hits so far. Obviously not the hits we necessarily want to be getting, but we're getting something. Oh, Blair's watching on the TV. Thanks, buddy. You pricing cards for the show? I was gonna say I should have told you get like those little stickers from the dollar store. I have like a label printer, but the like dollar store stickers are fine. The big circle ones. Let's see. Let's hit something good. Servine, Fennel, Haxorus. Yeah, Hollow Pattern's pretty sweet. Definitely a throwback. Like if you were collecting in the black and white days, I'm sure you're getting a little nostalgia for that. I was briefly. Like I collected a little bit from like the end of black and white into the first, I don't know, I guess into the second year of X and Y. And then stopped until Cosmic Eclipse. Elgin. Dude, no IR yet. We got a full art Kyurem though. I do think I like the Kyurem from Surging Spark, the Black Kyurem. I think I'm a bigger fan of that one than this one. But pretty cool. Still a hit. I mean, it seems like pull rates are pretty good. So far, we've gotten, I don't know if we're counting Hollow Energies. A full heart, 2 EXs, 2 Pokeballs, and a Hollow Energy. If we're counting the energy, that's more hits than packs. We'll see. We'll see if it continues. I really want to see something cool, like an SIR or like just a really cool IR tonight. Reuniclus. Another Pokeball. Pidove. Taramaka. Landorus. We're already pulling dupes on the Hollows. Or no, we pulled the Pokeball Landorus. And a Hollow Energy. I heard the energies weren't as easy to pull as they have been in like, well, 151 and what else had Hollow Energies? Prismatic had Hollow Energies? Yeah, I pulled a bunch from Prismatic. Let's get something. Clink. Electric. And Clink Clang. Two more packs. I'll be a little disappointed if we don't get an IR in our ETB, in our first ETB, but I'm going to crack another one for myself tonight for sure. And like I said, if anyone's picking up packs, you can do so. HyperRareTCG.com. If you hit Scrafty or Seismitoad, you win. You win a poster collection. Got Caracosta. There we go, Larvesta. And Genesect. Dude, 3 hits, 1 pack. Let's go. Pull rates are seemingly really good so far. Obviously, none of these cards are like super, amazing pulls, super expensive hits or anything, but it's kind of cool. I definitely like the prismatic Pokeballs and Master Balls way more. That Larvesta is probably our best hit so far. I like this a lot more than the one from Surging Sparks. Was it Surging Sparks? Last pack of Black Bolt. See if we can hit something. Personally, I want to hit the Litwick. I think that's in White Flare, though. Hey, 2 IRs. We got Golett, Clang Clang again, and an Energy. Pretty solid. Let's figure out our hits here. We have 4 Pokeballs? Damn. We're not counting the energies. So we got... I think this is definitely a set worth ripping. I feel like it's going to be a way more enjoyable rip than a lot of the sets from this generation so far. But dude, we got 4 Pokeballs. Pampor, Landorus, Caracosta, Pidove. We got Golett IR, Larvesta IR, got Genesect EX, Excadrill EX, Superior EX, and the full art Kyurem. Kyurem, which one do you say? Dude, that's pretty solid. Ten hits. 12 hits if you count energies as hits. I know you probably don't, though. Dude, 10 hits and 9 packs. Let's go. Where should we put these? We'll put these up there. Actually, we'll keep our good hits out. Get some top loaders for those boys. Have these stupid Amazon top loaders that are so tight. Bada boom. It does also seem like, at least here in Canada, there's a lot of Black Bolt White Flare out there. Like Walmart had so many ETBs. I went to a card shop today and they had like probably 30 cases of ETBs sitting there. And that was like after they had already packed orders for the day, their pre-orders. So they had a lot of goodies. It seems like there's enough of this, which is awesome. That has not been the case for a lot of sets. I'm going to open up White Flare. We'll give it a second before we rip it open, though. Hang out for just a minute. We'll see. I'm going to hang out for a while tonight with you guys. We'll see if anyone wants to rip some packs. I know my boy Chris was talking about picking up a couple ETBs to rip open, so we'll see who's around, who can make it tonight. I think I'm definitely... I don't know. There's a lot of good cards in these sets, to be honest. I think this Reshiram is really sick. Something about Reshiram. I like Reshiram. Really like this one. I've seen a couple pictures of the white Reshiram. Looks amazing. That's a beautiful card. The texture on it looks so good. Definitely need to get my hands on that at some point. Hey, those are probably my chase hits. And then, like I said, Litwick Evolution Line, that's in White Flare. So I feel like I'm going to be opening a lot more White Flare than Black Bolt if I'm ripping too many packs of this set. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what where the market goes with this. I feel like those BWRs are going to be tricky to hit. But at the same time, like, maybe it won't be. We'll have to see. Like I said, we'll have to see how many people are ripping packs. I love the ETB designs of these two, by the way. They're really good looking ETBs. We'll check out White Flare here in a second, too. Our promo card's not stuck this time. So there's the Tornadus. You got Tornadus and you got Thunderous. Probably like Thunderous more than Tornadus, but neither of them are bangers in my opinion. They're both pretty mid. I get why they didn't do like a Reshiram or a Zekrom ETB promo, but that would have been pretty sick. There's their dice to kind of counter the other ones. I'm covering it. There we go. Nothing too special. Sleeves again. Really sick sleeves. I actually might use these. Oh, that's cool. They got like a white back into them as well. Didn't realize they had that. I really love that they're back to like the semi-gloss. Like they're not as glossy as they used to be in like the Champion's Path ETBs and stuff like that, but they're pretty sick. So we'll see. Hopefully we're just as lucky in this ETB as we were the last one. Maybe luckier, maybe. But I don't know. 10 hits in one ETB is really good. That's more than a hit per pack. It's pretty insane. And if you guys watched my recent video, the top 10 illustration rares, like, thank you. Thank you for the support. That video is doing so good right now. My little analytic thing said it's getting like 3 times the amount my videos normally get, so that's sick. 3K in 24 hours. Let's go. It's definitely a top performing video. We'll rip a pack here. First pack of White Flare. We'll see. So far, seems like it's going to be a quiet night when we're talking about the stream, but maybe we'll get some people pop in here a little later. It is a Friday after all. Summer Friday. People are out and about doing stuff. We've got Penelope's birthday tomorrow. Our little beagle's turning 5. There's Tornadus again already. Tornadus. So a little birthday party for Penelope, and then I will be in Whitby at, I think it's a GTA TCG show on Sunday, Hayden Shore Pavilion. I'll be vending. I think I know a good few vendors there, so it's going to be a fun show. There's a lot of shows. Jason Page is in Toronto, but I know that's kind of been the drama online about his autograph prices. So we'll see how many people actually choose to go to that show. Might be a success. Might not be. But HobbyCon's always a good show, so they'll have a good turnout regardless of Jason Page or not. But if you're in Durham, come to the show I'm at. Come at the GTA card show, Hayden Shore Pavilion. I don't want to move this a bit. That's better. Let's see if we can hit something decent. Semi-Seer. We already got this fossil card. Samurott. So far, not as good as Black Bolt. Cottony. Oh, that's a Master Ball. Okay. Not too shabby. Durant and Verizian. That's our first Master Ball. Probably not the most exciting one to get. I'll throw it in a top loader, I guess, though. Cottony Master Ball. Was there Cottony in Prismatic? I feel like I have a Cottony Master Ball from Prismatic as well. Have to check that one. Not too sure. Tornadus, Purloin, and Cophagregus. Crazy name. See, this ETB has been weak. We got real lucky, I think, with that Black Bolt ETB. And it was the one with the tear, too. Always buy the product that looks like it's been tampered with, eh? That stuff has all the goodies in it. I kind of like that artwork. Litwick. Vanillish. Zoroark. Dude, not even a Hollow Energy so far. Just a Master Ball and a Pokeball. Well, let's get something. Something's got to be hiding in here, eh? Ducklets. Gothitzel. Terrakion. Hollow Energy. 2 more packs. And we've pulled barely anything out of this White Flare ETB. Maybe the Black Bolt ETB is the way to go. Just rip open all the Black Bolt ETBs. There's another Pokeball with the Pharaoh Seed. And Keldeo. There, we're getting something finally. We're getting somewhere. We're at 4 hits now. Can't even tie it. We can't even come close. Let's hit something. Some sort of art rare. Come on. It's supposed to be like 1 in 6 packs. We're looking at 9 packs here. No IR. Come on. Come on. Tool Scraper. Do we have something? Whoa, we've got something back there. Zorua. Alright, that's decent. Zorua's sick. I can't believe there's like 3 IRs for Zorua in this generation. Like, they should have just not done any black and white Pokemon if they were going to release a strictly black and white set, but is what it is. Obviously, that one IR is ends Zoroa from the ETB, but I'm counting it. It's an art rare. Probably open these up. I think I'm going to throw them in my binder. Let's open them up. Code card. Oh, these are glossy. That's neat. Where are my top loaders? Yeah, I'm trying to. I need to pick up the rest of the ETB promos for my binder. Oh, what's up, guys? On a walk with the kiddo, right on. My microphone is totally blocking that chat block. I didn't even see you guys pop in. How you boys doing? Jay, nice to hear from you. Glad you're glad everything's okay. Chris, nice to see you here too. You guys missed 2 ETBs. I ripped 1 Black Bolt and I pulled a lot of stuff. We pulled Golett and Larvesta IRs. And we pulled 2 Hollow Energies. Don't know if those count as hits, but we pulled Full Art Kyurem, Superior, Excadrill, Genesect, 4 Pokeballs with Pidove, Carafcosta, Landorus, and Panpour. So even without the energies, we got 10 hits from that ETB, which is insane for Scarlet and Violet. And then we opened up White Flare and we pulled Zorua, which is cool. We pulled a Cottony Master Ball, which I guess is like a good hit. I don't know. 2 Pokeballs and Keldeo. So the White Flare ETB kind of cooked us a little bit. A gift membership. Dude, sick. Chris is now a member. There we go. Thank you, Jay. I'll throw all those up there. Just going to organize my hits a little bit here so we can review later. Yeah, we got some goodies. We got some goodies so far. We got this beautiful slab here for good luck. Maybe we can pull a Reshiram or a Zekrom tonight. Let's go with that slab. That'd be sick. I think if you're buying it to sit on it right now, it's a bad idea because I agree. I went to a card shop to pick up my 2 of my White Flare boxes and 2 poster collections, and they had probably like 30 or 40 cases of ETBs. Plus, they had a bunch of them on the shelves, and they had a bunch ready for orders, and they shipped out their pre-orders already. So they probably got like 50 plus cases of ETBs, which is insane. I bet they probably got like 10 cases of prismatic. So I think there's an insane amount of it out there. I don't know if it'll get much cheaper though, because Canada's MSRP is, absolutely ridiculous right now. Like the cheapest I've seen was $99 at Walmart. Or not Walmart, GameStop. But then it's like, you can get it for $99 at GameStop if you want to line up at 6 in the morning and spend like 4 hours out of your day to buy Pokemon cards, right? It's like, is it worth it? Not really, in my opinion. Oh, you placed an order, Chris. An ETB of each. Let's go. You got your PC. I got mine too. I haven't opened them up though. They're still in the box. They're still sitting out there. But for an opening standpoint, yeah, Chris, 100%. Like the PC ETBs are really good. Um, I don't know how much they're reprinting these. Like, and if you look at it, like, I don't know if I was talking to you about the megas, but I was 340,000th in the queue and I still got PC ETBs. And that, assuming 340,000 people got the Mega Evolution PC ETBs in front of me, like maybe they made 500K of each. That might be the same situation with these. everybody gets like one. You know, a lot of people open them surprisingly. So there might be, I mean, there's obviously a way better chance of the PC ETB holding strong in the future. But the regular ETBs, I think they're fun to open. Pull rates seem fun. There's a lot of nice artworks in them. I think the chase for the BWRs are going to cause a lot of people to open them because I've been seeing like claims that the Zekrom is like $1,000. It's also day one though. Yeah, I honestly for this set and Mega Evolution, I had no difficulty. I've even pre-ordered like Mega Evolution booster boxes at retailers for like almost $100 cheaper than I was ordering Destined Rivals for. So excited, really excited for that. Any BWR yet, Brody? No, we opened 2 boxes so far, and we've pulled these: Larvesta, Golett, and Zorua. I think Zorua is probably my favorite. And then I pulled a Master Ball. So we're just kind of getting the stream started. But we got 2 ETBs for Chris. We're going to open up one of each. Boom. Also, you might see on screen, we've got the Scrafty and the Seismitoad. If you hit Scrafty or Seismitoad, you get one of these as a little prize. So I think that's fun. If we're ripping black and white on any future streams, we'll do a little bit of a giveaway. Like we'll choose a random card. If you hit that card, you win something dope, right? I'll let you know for sure. Dude, keep an eye on Hobbiesville. Especially if you haven't used my code before, Trevor TCG, you'll get 5% off your first order, and their price is actually decent right now. I think I ordered some from someone else as well, but Hobbiesville, like early waves are pretty cheap, and then they get more expensive closer to release. So Chris, if you want like the sleeves or any of the junk in these boxes, let me know. My original plan was I'm just gonna send the hits and the promo card. I'll send the promo still in the original wrap. But if you want like the dice or the sleeves or something, just let me know. And we'll deal with that. Just hit me up on Instagram. I do have single packs available as well for anyone who just wants to rip like 1 pack or one of each or 2 packs or something. Don't feel obligated to rip a whole ETB. I also tried to keep the prices all right for you guys. I know, like, if you don't want me to rip it, you can probably go grab it on Walmart's website for a little bit cheaper. But I got to worry about fees. Shopify fees. So I can't charge a Walmart price. It's the right amount of packs. It looks light. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So there's your beautiful promos, Chris. Yes. We'll talk about that maybe tomorrow, Chris. I'll probably pack everything up tomorrow night. So we'll figure that out. I bought a big collection, but I don't think it had any IRs you needed. All right. You want to go back and forth, or you want to just bang them out, White Flare, then Black Bolt? You let me know what you want to do, brother. Yeah, the artwork is nice. I think the Pokemon are kind of lame. Straight up, not a big fan of Thundurus or Tornadus. But cool artwork. They look pretty nice, like side by side like that too. Back and forth. All right, pack for pack. We're gonna start with White Flare. I really want to hit the Litwick. Of course, the white Zekrom would be amazing too. Or what am I saying? I'm already lost. The white Reshiram would be amazing too. you guys haven't liked the stream yet, hit that like as well. Helps me out. You already got a Pokeball. Let's go. Lillipup. Your dog kind of looks like Lillipup, doesn't it, Chris? Rizian Zebstrika. Nice. Confagrigus. Two SIR trainers most. Hilda. What's the other one? I need to look these up real quick. Oh yeah, there's Hilda in White Flare. What's the one in Black Bolt? Oh, End's Plan. Yeah, honestly, both of them are really good. They're really good. All the cards are pretty sick. Like, I think all the SIRs are pretty good. Except Jellicent, maybe. Actually, yeah. White Flare's SIRs are kind of not great. Caldio's is mid. Jellicent's mid. Buffalon and Whimsicott are kind of mid as well. Even that Hydreigon is not nearly as cool as the Hydreigon they had in Surging Sparks. But the trainers are good. Honestly, I think that Hilda card is really good. Let's see. First Black Bolt pack here for Chris. Did you open any of the ones you grabbed? Or are you just going to keep them sealed for the time being? Ponyard, Alamola, and Thunderous. You know what I've noticed? I think the only packs I've hit an EX, I've also hit a Pokeball or something as well. Oh, blue, it's way more available in my opinion. Like, I had a surprisingly easy time picking it up. This is the first time we've had this in English, Chris. I like it, but I hope it doesn't become a normal thing. I think it works really good for a set like this. I think maybe if they did like a Hoenn version, like a Ruby Sapphire, they could do it like this. But I wouldn't want to see it more than once every like 3 years. It's a cool gimmick, but I don't want to have to buy double the products for everything. Oh, right on. I am enjoying the new set, Jonathan. It's kind of cool. I think like it's not gonna get stale because there's so many different cards to hit, right? Obviously the bulk, it's like it's bulk, it's gonna be bulk. Got Kling Clang, Hit of, Victini, a Hollow Energy. I'm gonna give you your Hollow Energies too, guys. I don't know if you want them or not, but you're getting them. I tried to get Maggie to come on stream to open some packs, but he's camera shy. Zorua. Oh, hi, Penelope. Swadloon. Reshiram EX and a Hollow Energy. Hey, Penelope. You guys want to say hi to Penelope? I'll pop her up on the screen here. She's sniffing all the garbage, all the oh. She bonked her head on an ETB. Penelope. Oh, there we go. Penelope turns 5 years old tomorrow. Having a little birthday party. She's gonna go swimming. Maggie's making her a little strawberry yogurt cake. She doesn't know how to look in the camera. We'll let her out of here though. Here you go. Go see your mom. Find your mommy. I think she wanted to destroy some packs. Back to the iPhone. So far, your hits are all right, Chris. Like nothing major, but 5 hits and like what is that? 5 packs. Yeah, epic pop cake. Yo, yeah, we did like a strawberry cake for strawberry and watermelon, I think, last year, and she loved it. Yeah, dude, like release day. I was saying earlier, I don't think everyone was in here, but one of the LGS stores I went to pick up some white flare boxes and poster collections today had like 30 cases still sealed of ETBs, and they probably shipped out like another 20 to 30 cases worth of product. They had a lot of it open sitting there, and then all those sealed cases in the back still. Caracost, I do also like this hollow pattern. It's a nice throwback. Like if you collected in those days, I think it's like a little bit of nostalgia for you. My back wall, like all those ETBs. I don't know. There's a few Evolving Skies ETBs. I think it's definitely 5 figures, but I don't know how high up it would go. I don't know. Honestly, with the way sealed product, especially Sword and Shield era sealed product, has been moving, I just don't even pay attention to it because it's like every other day they're up like $25. See if we can get something good for Chris. I want to see like a nice IR. Yo, that's a nice IR right there. Herloin. I like that one. That's some nice artwork, honestly. Let's go. Chris gets a hit. Are we out of top loaders already? Now they're there. Spoke it into existence. That's what you got to do. You got to manifest the hits. That's why I keep saying I want to see that black and white rare Reshiram. We're going to see it. Yeah, honestly, I don't really think any of the IRs necessarily stand out super heavy, but they're all good. Like overall, all the artwork is good in this set. But I do think it's going to follow the problem of like there are so many IRs that none of them are going to seem super special. But I have talked with a couple people, and we were kind of suspecting Seismitoad is going to see a little bit of the little bit of sketchy business because it's the same artist as Magikarp. Another Pokeball, Tynamo, Darumaka, and Meloetta. Sweet. I do have to say though, I'm like in general, like I think the ripping experience is fun. Like already, I've probably had more hits than I have in all the prismatic I opened in just these 4 ETBs we're ripping right here. Dude, the Zekrom SIR would be sick. What's already 50 plus? I'm interested to see like realistically how difficult the BWRs are to hit. Because I think that's really going to affect. Oh, we got another Pokeball. Gigalith, Brave, Bangle, and Archeops. I do think it's like if they're like 1 in 500 packs, they might be pretty expensive. But we'll have to see. I probably spelled it wrong, dude. I know it's a tricky one to spell. But we know what you're talking about. Seismitoad $50, yeah. I think it's gonna stay up there. I feel like it'll end up being in the top 10 for sure. It might be like a top 5. I don't really know though. Like I feel like a lot of the people that are ripping Pokemon cards like heavy don't have nostalgia for Gen 5. So it's a little hard to predict. Petalil, Diagonal, Gobalion. It's a little hard to predict. Like I've talked with a bunch of people and none of us really like played black and white. So it's like, what is the best Pokemon? I don't know. I have like very little experience with black and white on Sun and Moon. I played like Gen 1 through 3 really heavy, and then I stopped playing until X and Y, but even that I played through XY once, and then Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire was out. Why play XY? Hoenn in 3D? That's kind of a neat artwork for energy. Yeah, definitely not as hyped. Oh, a full art Hilda and an energy. That's a nice full art. Really cool. There you go, Chris. Not the SIR. Maybe that's foreshadowing what's to come. A pump Seismitoad, no doubt, goes from 70 to 150 on TCG players. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts as well, Poketexan. Black and white was too hard when you were younger. Yeah, I don't think I played it until quite a while after it was out. Like I didn't play I don't think I played Diamond and Pearl or Black and White until like Sun and Moon were out. Or no, probably until like XY, maybe before XY came out. Gen 5 isn't as hyped, yeah. Definitely not as hyped. I think the games were good. Like people really love the games. I know they're kind of looked at as some of the best games, but people don't love it the same. There's not the nostalgia for it as there are the other gens you mentioned. Oh, dude, this Conkeldurr. I love this art. That's so good. Oh, Haxorus. Dude, this is the coolest card we've hit so far today. That's the coolest card. Hell yeah. Give me a top loader. That's a beauty. The color palette. I love. Who's this artist? I'm gonna butcher this. Kazumasu Yazukani? Yazukuni? Dude, the way this guy or girl uses their color, like the shadows look so good. Like it's got some like Miami vibes to it with like the blues and pinks going on. Like that's sick. It's even got like Timber and Girder in the background there. Dude, Chris, this is a sick hit. I'm a little jealous. That's dope, dude. Really cool card. Can't get over that. That's my favorite card so far. Like this is a good one too, but the vibe is like completely different. Very cool. You got a nice stack of cards and you still got what, 6 packs left? Let's get her. If anyone wants packs, hyperraretcg.com. We got packs. Not just Black Bolt White Flare. If you want to grab, what do we got? I think Stellar Crown and Crown Zenith as well. Got single packs, ETBs, whatever it may be. We've even got a bounty. If you hit Scrafty or Seismitoad, you win a poster collection. Swaddle, Dino, Embor. I wonder if the starters are going to be like too sought after. I know like none of the starters are really like super popular, are they? Like I don't know if I like Snivy. I don't know if they line up. Timber and Girder. Let me look. What set was that from? He's from Black Bolt. Here, let me open this pack and then I'll put TCG player on the screen and we can look together. I'm curious. I know a lot of the artworks do kind of follow, like the Litwick one is following a bit of a story. They're all in some sort of mansion. Prism Energy, Bahium, and Landorus. Let me swap over to screen only here. Girder. Tell me if you see it. I might scroll right past it. Oh, I guess it is kind of a similar story situation here. It's not the same artist, but they're all working on the same building. You got Timber there, Girder, Conkeldurr. It would have been cooler if it was all the same artist, but I like that. He's on top of the building. That's a cool card. Dude, that's pretty sick. The Oshawott line. The CD promos. Dude, someone brought me he was just showing it to me. He had like a graded CD promo. What do you have? It was the Gengar CD promo. Super cool. Is that a thing? Maybe it was like a vending series. I don't know my vintage, but it's a very cool card. My favorite card of all time. Dude. Honestly, I'm a sucker for the shiny Poncho Rayquaza. That that might be my favorite card of all time, no matter how kind of generic that may seem. I also really like the shiny Mega Rayquaza full art, which I picked up recently. What else? I like the I don't know, like I'm not like a vintage guy. It's random cards. I really like the full art Yveltal EX from XY base. Kind of random stuff. But those cards all have like meaning to me, you know? It's not just because it's a cool card. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that too, Poketex, and it looks like almost the Timber is like in the morning, Girder's afternoon, evening, and Conkeldurr is like right there at sunset. Gothitelle, Pokeball, Sock, and Jellicent. Dude, I do have to say the hit rates are really good. Like you're getting a hit in like every other pack, for sure. Yeah, pick up the trio. They're sick, dude. They're sick cards. I think there's gonna be a lot of IRs that are gonna be like worth picking up that are just they're not gonna be super expensive, but they'll be cool in a collection. We got after this pack two more. Let's see. Hopefully we can hit like one more IR at least, or an SIR would be awesome. Panpour, Caracosta. It's like the one thing that kind of sucks. Like I feel like if you buy a booster box, you have pretty good odds of hitting an SIR. But ETBs, you could open like 100 ETBs and not pull an SIR. I don't know if I've ever pulled an SIR out of an ETB or an alt art. It's always been 3 packs or booster boxes. Let's see. The Deerling IR is actually amazing as well. Zorua, Gothitelle. Which one? The Skyridge Charizard. Yeah. Oh, dude, Crystal Ho-Oh is another one for me. I really like the Crystal Ho-Oh. That's a card I think I'm going to try to get one day. Like a nice graded copy. I don't think I would, splurge and get a 10 ever, but, an 8 or something maybe would be cool. I don't think it's like super expensive compared to some other crystals. Last pack magic for Chris. Let's get something good. Something good. Pokeball Pit of. Let's go. Oh, no IR. Cobalion. We're ending on Pokeball Pidove. I pulled that out of my ETB as well, actually. Let's see what we've got here. Actually got quite a few hits. I get a top loader for Hilda here. Quality control seems pretty good. Like, I don't see anything on any of these corners. Centering on the Hilda, a little off, like top bottom. Little off left right on the front too, but the corners look pretty good. And the IRs is where you can really tell. Top bottom centering on Purloin, top bottom centering on this one, on both of them. Left right on Conkeldurr a little bit. And the corners look okay. Purloin has some whitening on both of these corners. The shape of the corners look good. Yeah, whitening, boom, boom, whitening there too, a little bit. Like they wouldn't grade 10s. Like I wouldn't even, just based off centering, these are 9s. But still really cool. Like the cards don't seem like terrible. Like a lot of sets they've seen pretty bad so far in Scarlet and Violet, but let's go through these real quick. So Chris, out of what, 18 packs, you got 4 Hollow Energies. Big hits right there. Boom. Got Pit of, Gothitelle, Gigalith, Tynamo, Lil Pup. Are any of these Master Balls? No. And Kling Kling. That's 6 Pokeball Hollows. You got 3 EXs, Reshiram, Meloetta, and Jellicent. It's kind of low on the EXs. But then you got the Hilda Full Art, you got Purloin, and you got Conkeldurr. Not too bad. I gotta say, not too bad. Obviously, your promos as well there. I'll pack these up for you. And we'll talk about those other IRs you wanted from me, and we'll figure that out tomorrow. Probably tomorrow evening. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I might need a bigger bag. We will see. Yeah, I think I need a bigger bag, but I'll pack these up for now. We'll try to pack these up. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a bigger bag. And let's see, queue's open too. If anyone wants to rip some packs. Sealed product or slabs? I'm starting to like slabs, but if you're looking at an investment standpoint, like definitely sealed products the way to go. If you just get that stuff and put it in your closet and forget it, it's gonna go up. But you got to think about some sets, right? Like I got, what do I got here? I got Battle Styles right here. This shit's barely moved. Same with Vivid and Darkness. Like those sets, terrible investments so far. But then stuff over here, like these, I bought for 65 Canadian and they're like 400 bucks now. So you just kind of got to wait. If you buy something like this slab for example, this slab as is was about 100 Canadian a year and a half ago. Now it's 650 to 700. But it's that's like a fluke. You couldn't assume a PSA 9 tag team alt art was going to be, 6 to 7 times what it was in a year and a half. Like it shouldn't be that expensive. It's just because Pokemon's so hot. Like sealed product is going to go up. Investing in slabs, they might not go up. And thanks, yeah, I've been collecting for quite a while, sealed and singles, but I'm selling a lot of my singles and buying slabs. Pokemon Go has been terrible. It has. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab a bigger bag for you, Chris. One moment. I'm gonna put these with your cards, eh, Chris, and we'll figure it out. I don't know if you wanted all three of these. They were on your list. I'll hook you up with like the best I can do price wise for them too. For being the homie. And like you said, you might be in Toronto. If you're in Toronto, and you're going to a card show, let me know and I'll try to come out and say hi. It'd be nice to like finally meet you. Once again, guys, queue is open if anyone wants to pick up some packs. I got plenty. There we go. Too many top loaders. Yeah. Whole squad goes to the Jays game. That'd be sick, dude. I haven't been to one in so long. I'd actually be so down to go to a Jays game. I used to play baseball hard when I was a kid. You want all three. Oh, all three of the cards I showed you. Duh. Okay. Sick. We'll sort that out. There we go. I might ship these in like a little deck box to you. We'll figure it out. Is it actually Jonathan? I used to live in Hamilton. But also Pokemon was not hot. I lived in Hamilton in like 2014? 2015 to 17 for sure. I think I was there in 2014. But even when I lived there, I was like, oh man, like a lot of the shops were kind of ass. Very tough. Man, check out walmart.ca for Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs. They had a lot of them and they were a good price. Oh yeah, I've kind of given up on GameStop, man. They they've been kind of good to me though. Like there's one GameStop I go to where they hide the product and they give it to people they know are going to open it. because they actually monitor Facebook Marketplace, and if they recognize you as a shopper from the store, they stop telling you that they have product, which is pretty sick. So if I go, they're always like, "Hell yeah, you're gonna open the stuff," which usually I do. I'm not selling it on Facebook Marketplace at least. So they'll hook it up. But at the same time, prices are kind of whack there. Like that Cynthia Garchomp box is like $85. And it's like, bro, I'm not buying what is it, 6 packs, a promo and some plastic for $85? No way. Golden Go. Which Golden Go? Actually, I have the SIR from Paradox and Prismatic. But I don't know if I want to sell the one from Paradox. Once again, friends, queue is open if anyone wants to rip a couple packs of Black Bolt and White Flare. Link is in the description, hyperraretcg.com. Got a little tab there for ripping ships. Even if you just want one pack, you can get one pack. I want to open more, but I need to hold on to some. So we'll see what happens. I might crack another one for myself. The prismatic one? Yeah, the blue one. I do have it. Let me pull it up here. I'll show you. Whoop, wrong screen. Should be in my singles inventory still. I don't think I sold it. This one. Blue Boy. I do still have that if you're interested. I can do better than $100. I mean, mini tins for 20. That's not even too bad of a price. Pokemon budget for the week. Yeah, dude, honestly, $9 for Destin isn't too bad. If you have the Edge Platinum, you get like no tax on that. I always pick those up if I see them because, you know, if you the booster boxes are still like 350 Canadian if you see them, if you're lucky enough to find them. Even that store in Thunder Bay you told me about, Chris, I think they caught on to us, or maybe the Discord caught on to them. And they're charging like 340 now instead of like 280 or whatever they were charging. I forget what it's called. Had a weird name. Maggie went to Walmart and she asked me if I wanted a snack, bro. Could have got me some brownies or chocolate cookies or something. Some chocolate cookies. All right, boys. Shall we rip something? Kind of want to rip one of these for myself for the poster collection. So maybe I'll rip that. If there are anyone else interested in buying packs over the next half hour is probably the time to do so, and then I'll probably close off, you know, at the end of the hour. Maybe I'll go a little more. We'll see. I really want to rip another White Flare ETB. How many more do I got? I'll think about it. We'll rip this poster collection though. If I can. The glue on these things is insane. God damn it. All right. First off, yo, I have like all these poster collection posters like littered around my game room here. We're gonna open this bad boy up. Is it double sided? It's double sided. Bro, look at this poster. Damn, that's a sick poster. Oh, I didn't even show you the back. Boom. All the dudes, all the fellas, they're all on there. Hell yeah. That's sick. I know exactly where I'm putting this guy too. I got another spot right below the prismatic poster. Hell yeah. There's our little promo fellas. Some packs. Making a mess. I need sleeves. Shit, where did I put the... Oh my god. Y'all want to open some Pokemon Go? Or when those were new, someone had dumped some on a like one of those carts in Walmart that has all the clearance junk on it. And Maggie thought it was $12, but and she bought it without checking and it rang up at $30. Rough go. I still have it. Dude, there's just nothing good in it. Like if you don't pull like I mean it's not terrible, but the problem is they released a Pokemon Go set like 6 years after Pokemon Go came out. They should have released it for like the 1 year anniversary or 2 year anniversary. Even, I mean, 5 year anniversary is kind of pushing it too. Like, it's just like too late. And they printed a lot of it. There's like one good hit in it. I don't know why they made an alt art Conkeldurr. They should have made anything else. The Radiants were cool in it. The Bidoof card. The Bidoof that peeled? I got a bunch of the Dittos. The Mewtwo card is alright. I like the Mewtwo card. But the rest of the set's kind of eh. And my dumbass, I opened so much of it thinking, yeah, I'm going to hit that Mewtwo. Never hit the Mewtwo. I probably spent like $600 opening that set for a $40 card. Which is why you just buy the cards you want. Anyways, let's hit something. Let's hit an SIR. The peel gimmick was cool. I made sure to keep like a good handful of those cards just in case they go flying in the future. And they're like, I think they're going for like $5-6 now, which is decent. Nothing. All right, let's see. Come on, give me something. We need the goods. So I brought N, Reshiram, and Zekrom all out. Best card I've ever pulled from a pack was the Moonbryon. Urchin, Pool Scraper, Samurats, Hollow Energy. Yeah, the Moonbryon, this is also like a really good card I pulled from a pack, but at the time of pulling that, that card was only like $50 raw. So, wasn't all, I mean, it was exciting, but it wasn't like anything great. Yeah, dude, the Moonbryon came back at 10. I was pretty hyped. It's from one of those Charizard UPCs. I still have it too. I'm like, I'm never selling that card. Like, I would never spend 3 grand on a card or 4 grand. They were like 4,300 Canadian at one point. I'd never buy a card that expensive. And the fact I pulled one, like not even chasing it, I had kind of just been like, ah, whatever. I'm never gonna get it. So, pretty sick. Definitely like my Grail card, I would say. Let's see. Can we get something? Another Pokeball air balloon. Whoa, sick. Lilligant. Victini. So I'll throw a sleeve on the air balloon. We're getting cooked. Speaking of getting cooked. Did you guys see that short I posted like a few weeks ago with the that tin from Walmart, the $30 tin? Dude, that short has like 40K views and probably 200 comments of Americans telling me they're cheaper at Dollar General and how you can't declare you're getting cooked if you open 3 packs. I was like, all right, hey man, tell me I'm wrong. Thank you. But my phone, dude, almost every day I wake up to YouTube notifications of Americans telling me I can go buy those at Dollar General. Come on, give me something. Whack. Oh, we got a full art. Okay, worth it. The $50 poster collection for one full art superior. Wow. That's cool full art though. Art's nice. Colors are good. Dude. Almost a bust, yeah. Jonathan, that is so sick. The Shining Legends, the Mewtwo. That's a beauty card too. That's a grail for a lot of people. That might be the best Mewtwo card. It's like one of them for sure. That's a beautiful card. I do think it's kind of a shame that Superior is getting love with like an SIR and a full art, but Embor and Samurott are not. I'd hook it up with all of them. Like, why not? Is what it is, though. I've gotten some solid hits, I guess, eh? And ignoring all these energies and stuff, we got out of 2 ETBs and a poster, we got 2 full arts, 1, 2, 3, 4 EXs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Pokeballs. These are just from like my hits, and then you got Chris's on top. 1 Master Ball and 3 IRs. From what's that? 22 packs? It's pretty solid. How many hits is that? That's 17 hits from 22 packs. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. I'm gonna venture out that way, Jonathan, for sure. Like, I get asked a lot to do like London shows, but I don't want to go to London. I'd rather go to Hamilton. Um, yeah, I do like Guelph. Well, I'll probably do Guelph. I do Vaughn a lot. Like, basically, I do Run the Hobby and Collector's Clash, which is like northeast of Toronto. I do like Mississauga occasionally, but I think I'll try a show in Guelph. That's probably the closest I'll get to Hamilton for a while. I know in the fall I'm doing a lot of them in Durham and Peterborough area. I don't really like going to the other side of Toronto too often. It's such a pain to drive out there and then like 3 hours, or not 3 hours. It's like an hour and a half home. So it's like you're standing for 10 hours vending and then you pack up and then you got to sit in the car for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. It's kind of brutal. HobbyCon I probably won't do. It's a good show. You should support them, but it's just I don't know. I kind of get bad vibes from how it's organized, to be honest. But there's a lot of good vendors. I'd attend it. Definitely like go. I've been a few times. Go as like a buyer. But vending it, it's I don't know. It's there's too much going on. It's just a card show. They act like it's a little bit more special. No problem with that, but just for me, it's too much. I like a low key vibe. I don't need drones flying around and announcements and Jason Page and all that crazy stuff going on. I buy my stuff from wherever has the best deal. You can buy stuff from my website, hyperraretcg.com. Like if you buy stuff from Hobbiesville, I've been buying from Hobbiesville for like 5 years. You can use code TrevorTCG to save 5. Um, Catch a Card used to be really good, but their prices are not as competitive these days. What else is there? Deck Out. I'd check out Deck Out. They're pretty good. Walmart, GameStop. I used to support Ghost Games, but not so much anymore. MH, I'm assuming that's Matthew. What's good, brother? Just ripped a bunch of packs. Got some bangers here. Hope you've been good. If you're around Sunday, there's a show at Hayden Shore. Come say hi. I'll hook you up with like a pack. Yo yo. Hey, there's lots of good stores, man. Ghost Games. Did I say Ghost Games? They used to be good. They're kind of sketchy though. Yeah, dude, I keep getting spam emails from Ghost Games saying it's, one day only, 10% off, but that's like 3 days a week. My website's hyperraretcg.com. It should be linked in the top of the description. I sell products, not like new stuff. I don't have distribution right now. 401 Games is also decent. But if you want to buy packs for Rip and Ship, you can get them on Hyper Rare. I also have a lot of singles. A little bit of sealed product, PC, ETB, stuff like that. Where else is good? Comfy Hobbies is good. Manta Trading is good. Where else can I recommend? Zephyr Epic is really good. I've been Rival Cards, but I don't think they really do. They try to like sell in person. They don't really sell too much on their website, just so that they can hook up the locals. But they're pretty good. They're cool people if you're in the Ajax area or Durham, anywhere in Durham. They're worth checking out. New shop. They're also they work closely with PokeRev. They're Canada's like exclusive supplier of PokeRev packs. If you're into that, I don't know. I bought one and I got cooked, so probably never buy one again. The Expo. I always hear that, but I've never been. I was at the last two CSC shows, but the turnout wasn't very good. I don't think I'll vend the next couple. Walmart ETBs being 107 is what it is, you know. It's better than being 150. It's crazy that MSRP was $65 3 years ago, and now it's 107 on this stuff. But realistically, the cheapest I saw was 99 at GameStop. 107's not bad. It's free shipping. I think our economic situation has us kind of just absolutely cooked with Pokemon because we have our weak dollar. So the product coming into Canada, they got to adjust the pricing based off our terrible dollar. And then they're also adding that, what is it, 25-30% tariff and the increased MSRP with Scarlet and Violet all around. So we have like 3 levels of the price being raised over the last year or two on Pokemon cards. So I highly doubt we're ever going to see like $65 ETBs at Walmart. Like I was buying Lost Origin ETBs for $32 not long ago. It's like you're never going to see that again. And with the crazy Pokemon hype and distributors knowing that they can just hold the product and make more money, they're not going to be charging low prices to stores anymore. So stores are going to have to sell at a certain price or they're going to lose money and go to business, right? It's kind of just a shitty situation all around, but it is what it is, at least for the next few years, I'd imagine. GameStop took away free shipping. GameStop's website sucks anyways, so I don't I don't buy off them. In person it's okay, but at the same time you got to line up with 50 other people first thing in the morning and miss work to get some Pokemon cards. But at least we're not stabbing each other like they are in America, so that's one good thing. And Chris got the Gardevoir. I don't know if I read that already. That's sick. I need that Gardevoir too. That Gardevoir is an absolute beaut. I want to get a graded copy though. I'm kind of just becoming like a dude that needs graded cards, honestly. Well, Versera, like I think MSRP is the price we're seeing now. You know, like they said $210 is the MSRP on booster boxes, but you got to think like that's before the tariffs. If you're adding 30% to that, that's like $290 is or what $265 is MSRP or something like that. Which is like what we're seeing. Like Journey Together is like what $280, 290. They're all good, Matthew. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Graded cards are definitely the best. Definitely the best. Should I rip one more ETB, guys? One more white flare and then we'll call it. Chris, I know. I know. I remember. Dude, I remember Fusion Strike being in that situation. I remember seeing sleeved packs for $3.25. It's like, bro, you could have bought 100 sleeved packs of Fusion Strike for the price of a Destined Rivals booster box. Ridiculous. But yeah, I think if things go back to normal, it's going to be a long time. And like we're going to have to wait for the whole tariff situation to chill out. We're going to have to hope our dollar gets stronger, which I don't know if that's going to happen. But the game has definitely changed. I think if you were in the space 5 years ago, 3 years ago, you had potential to like really lock down investments, but right now it's a little tricky. You kind of need to be ignoring the new stuff and going and seeking out, you know, decent deals on the things that are like 2 3 years old. Like there's no point in like buying these for like $107 and sitting on them because you know odds are they're not going to be $200 in the next 2 years, 3 years. Joined the hobby during Stellar Crown, Shrouded Fable, and bought a bunch of cheap boxes. I had no idea what was coming. Yeah, dude, good on you. Like that was right before everything went crazy. Pretty much like the week Surging Sparks released, it went nuts. Like I remember I pre-ordered Surging Sparks boxes at 145, and by the time I had them at my house, they were $300. And I think I sold one for 400. And I'm like, I just made $100 and got a free box. It was crazy. What? Anyways, I'm gonna rip one more of these boxes because I want to see something pretty. I think one of the craziest times to be in the hobby was definitely that like those late waves of Crown Zenith. Those late waves of Crown Zenith were so good when you could buy the ETBs for like 50 Canadian. That was so clutch. I love Collector. I want Collector to sponsor a video. I want a Collector hoodie. Hook me up with that. I'll wear it every video. That app is so good. Some of the prices you need to compare elsewhere, but you know, for the most part, it's really good. I need to get like my collector profile sorted out better and share it with people so you guys can look at my what I'm buying. Also, would any of you guys be interested in a Discord? If I made a Discord, would you guys use it? Because I'm not like a Discord guy, but at the same time, I think it'd be a better way to like stay in touch with all of like the active community members at the same time. Because I have like Instagram and text chats with like a bunch of people individually. It'd be sick if we individually. It'd be sick if we all could just like chat together because we're all talking about the same shit. What's in the new update? I did not update it. Probably Black Bolt and White Flare. Is it the master set thing? Umbreon's climbing back up, the Moonbreon. See, dude, I never read the update notes or anything. I should. They had a new feature called Slab View. It looks great. Ooh. How do I do that? I want to see this. Do I click on like one of my slabs? Oh, whoa. What is this slab pack? Oh, that's something different. Arena Club slab packs. Is that like a collector thing? Sorry guys, I need to look at collector. Oh, it's just an ad. Huh. Do you guys have Collector Pro? I need to get that. Settings. Huh. I don't see slab view. I'll play around with it later though. I have grid view. Maybe I need to update the app still. I'll play around with it later. Collector's a good app though. Use it. Alright guys, last ETB, last call. If anyone wants to pick up some packs to get ripped on stream, it's now or never. Not now or never. Now or until 2 weeks from today when we do the next one. Yeah, I kind of need to get Collector Pro just for the whole scanning feature. It's so nice. I see like the big vendors doing that at shows, and I'm like, damn, I'm slacking. Vanillite Pokeball, Watchhog, and Jellicent, and a Hollow Energy. Let's go! One pack out of an ETB, and I get more than that poster collection. That's hype. That is hype. What's the sealed items to be selling now that the market's hot? I'm thinking Pokemon Go ETBs. Dude, I don't know, man. Pokemon Go ETBs, if you can sell them, sell them. I recently sold a bunch of Vivid Voltage and Shining Fates just because I wanted to get rid of it. I've been sitting on those for so long. They've seen barely any movement. I think I sold like 4 of those Pikachu Shining Fates boxes and like 3 Vivid ETBs. I've been looking to sell things that I don't think are going to keep going up, like stuff like Crown Zenith. I'm still holding. 151 definitely holding, potentially buying. I don't know, like some Sword and Shield ETBs I'd consider selling. Like the I don't know, Brilliant Stars ETBs seem to just not be going anywhere. I'd love if they would. I think this set will age really well. I don't know how old like the people are that have black and white nostalgia. But if they like when they're like late 20s, early 30s, they might go hard for this set. Like it might be like their 151. I don't know if that rings true to anybody, but there might be a group of people that really, really have nostalgia for black and white. And with so many hits, like it's gonna be fun to open long term. Why did this pack open so wacky? Butchering it. Like it's gonna be. I don't think you can compare it to a Crown Zenith. It's not as fun to open as Crown Zenith, but I think it will be like looked at in that light. Like it'll be one of the sets of the last couple years where you're like, hell yeah, I'm gonna rip that set because I know it's gonna be a fun opening experience. Whereas like Prismatic Evolutions is a gamble. I know Pokemon in general is gambling, but like you could open 10 Prismatic ETBs and pull like $12 worth of hits. Whereas Black Bolt White Flare, you could open one ETB and pull. I've already pulled, what is that? 4 or 5 kind of cool cards. Like this would not be happening in Prismatic. And like early SV sets are really good too, like Paldea Evolved. Versera, how much are they on Hobbiesville? I think if it seems like the going rate on those things is like $90. If they're like lower than that, I'd buy them. But I'm not. I don't know. Paldean Fates is kind of iffy. I know Bubble Mew gives you a reason to buy them, but Pokemon Go, I'm gonna sell and I have some Kanto tin boxes from Costco. Oh, dude, I'd sell. Are the Kanto tin ones the ones with the evolutions in them? Yeah, 90 is kind of steep. I'm not. I've seen them at a lot of stores for 90, and I'm not too interested in picking them up at that price. And I don't really have any sealed Paldean Fates because I figured there would be more of it printed. It's only been out for like a year and a half. Um, but the recent waves, the recent restocks of Paldean Fates booster bundles, I've been told by stores that their cost is like $80, $90 a booster bundle. So they can't really sell them any cheaper. I have like one Charizard tin and a case of PC ATBs for that. And yeah, Jonathan, there won't be another black and white set for a while. There's just like they don't really sprinkle these Pokemon into a lot of sets. It's nice that we got a set dedicated to them, but it's not going to be like a forever thing. Litwick Pokeball, let's go. Patrat, Verizian. Litwick is one of Maggie's favorite Pokemon, so we're collecting Litwicks as he falls down. Zekrom needs more love. Yeah, there's been a lot of Reshiram love lately. I still really want a Bubble Mew. Dragonite, Mewtwo, Pikachu, and Charizard promos. Yeah, I think that is evolutions. I think I opened some tins at one point, and it was Sword and Shield base and evolutions. I remember, dude. I opened one of those and I got the Pidgeot full art with the gold border, and I also got the Marnie Rainbow Rare. That was like one of my first like big hitter boxes, and I was like, yeah, I was so juiced. Cotharitza, Watchog, Cofagrigus. I'm messing up my piles over here. Trying to stay organized. I have no Shining Legends. I wish I did. Yeah, I think I'd buy Path. I don't know. I was gonna say I'd buy Path over Prismatic, but is realistically is Prismatic gonna go down much more? I highly doubt it. But there might be more chances to get it cheaper. Like Haldean Fates is kind of safer. and I think it was printed less than 151, but 151 is one of those like no-brainer sets. It's gonna be good. Roggenrola, Pokeball, Cottony, Hydreigon. That's a new one for us. Hydreigon. My oldest booster box is Rebel Clash, I think. I should have bought Cosmic Eclipse boxes when I could get them for $300, but I felt like that was steep when I was just a young Pokemon investor and didn't know what I was buying and bought everything. I'd say Rebel Clash, which I've been thinking about selling. But then it's like, who's going to buy Rebel Clash? I have an ETB and a booster box, which I feel like not a lot of people have, which is kind of cool. And I got them for good prices. Not retail, but like I think I paid like 180 on the Rebel Clash booster box and maybe 90 on the ETB. But there's things that like they went up a lot. Like as soon as I bought them, they went up like 20, $30 like the next week. And now they've kind of like chilled. They're not really they're not really gonna go anywhere because like realistically, what are you gonna hit out of those? The big hit is like Giovanni, I think, or Sonia, and it's like $30. Last pack of the night. Vanillite. Let's see. Can we get something? Swoobat. Yo, there we go. Something decent. Lampent. Not what, not something we'd really be jumping out of our seats for, but definitely a card Maggie's going to be stoked about. So hyped on that. One of the cards I really wanted from this set. These top loaders are stupid. I need to get some better ones. Don't buy top loaders on Amazon. Unless they're Ultra Pro. Are you able to explain the FOMO and prices around the Vivid Voltage era? How did people think that set was a good set? Well, it wasn't necessarily Pokemon collectors. It was Logan Paul made his base set booster box break right before that set came out, and like a shit ton of people were like, yo, Pokemon cards. Came into Pokemon, that was the new set. It was really hard to get Champion's Path because basically from Cosmic Eclipse onwards, sets were selling like crap. No one was buying them, so they started printing less. It's basically the same thing that happened with like Surging Sparks. They started printing less because they weren't selling as much. And then no matter what set it is, it's a good enough set for people to go crazy and buy it all up, right? So everyone bought up Vivid Voltage. It was a okay set at the time. People were speculating Amazing Rares would do a lot better than they did. Rainbow Pikachu was cool. And we didn't know alt arts were coming. There was no teases for battle styles yet. We knew, I don't even know if we knew Shining Fates was coming yet. Like I was in for that. I remember lining up for Vivid Voltage at a game store. That was the first booster box I ever opened or bought. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like the same thing as what happened around Surging Sparks, except Surging Sparks was a good set and every set was a good set that's been out since Battle Styles, basically. There's been some not so great sets, but everything's been better than that first year of Sword and Shield. When is the right time to purchase PSA 10 Giovanni's Mewtwo? Let's take a look, shall we? Let me pull up price chart and we'll take a look. Team Rocket's Mewtwo. So, are we all Canadian here? We're going to look at Canadian pricing. Rip to my amazing rare hoarding. Dude, I think they still have a chance. If you're buying Rayquazas at like $4 or less, I think it's still good. I sold a lot of mine. So, Giovanni's Mewtwo PSA 10 is going for 1,400 Canadian. These are your last solds, all above 13. I mean, look at that. Look at the chart here. This is USD. It's gone down. I'd say give it another 6 months until more of them hit the market, because I'd imagine a lot of these are at PSA right now. That's what I'm saying with like Surging Sparks stuff. I think a lot of Surging Sparks is dropping because great like returns are coming back from PSA. Same thing's gonna happen with like PSA 10s of Prismatic. I think if you give it another 3 months, that might be the time. Like if you find it like sub 1,000, I think is smart. I feel like it's gonna be strong. But any of these new sets, if you're looking to buy the 10, I'd wait. Like I submitted the Ho-Oh 2 weeks after it came out, and it's like still processing. I'm not gonna get that back till like late September. So that's when I'd expect, like going into the fall of this year, I think you're gonna see Destined Rivals 10s at a lower price. I don't know if they'll be at the lowest price, but lower price for sure. Like I would not pay this price. I'm pretty confident it'll be sub 1,000 at some point. Yeah, sub $1,000. People are sending me cards. Ooh, look at that nice little Mega Scizor there. Beauty. Journey Together tanked hard at that PSA return. Dude, yeah, it tanked hard once Destined Rivals came out and no one wanted to open it. I have brought like 20 loose packs of Destined Rivals to every show I've been at, or not Destined Rivals, of Journey Together to every show I've been at since Destined Rivals came out, and no one has asked me about it. They don't want to know the price. One guy asked if I had any packs, and I said Journey Together, and he said, "Oh, I was told no one likes Journey Together." So Journey Together's dead for the most part. Investment wise, I think the enhanced boxes are good. I've heard rumors that the next wave of boxes are not like great. Like, or they're not going to have the enhanced. They're just going to be regular booster boxes. Journey Together sucks. Dude, that's what I'm getting from people. People hate it, but I think it's a good set. It's got a lot of good cards. It's just Destined Rivals is like easily twice as good. So why would you open Journey unless you really like N or a Lily? Then it makes sense. But for the most part, I'd rather open Destined Rivals any day of the week. Of course, sounds like we need to open them. Open what? The Journey Together packs? I don't even know if I have them loaded on the website. I do have a nice little stack of them right here. I don't know how many there are. I also got one Lone Silver Tempest pack that somebody's going to win at some point. It was the prize for the bounty a couple weeks ago. And it's still sitting there. Dude, I think a lot of people really liked XY. I loved XY. There should have been a Jesse and James card, yeah. The new Mega set's going to be fire. I'll show you guys a couple Megas that I have sitting around. These are like cards I'm thinking of submitting to PSA. Well, not all of them. This is pretty clean, but the 10's not that expensive, so it might not be worth it. This Umbreon is really clean. I think I'll send that. Got a birthday Pikachu. Got a Suicune I picked up recently that was really clean as well. Got this Mewtwo. Again, really clean. Corners are perfect. Junk cards. All right. These are some bangers. This is what we're getting to, the megas. I feel like I show these off every stream. My buddy Blair saw this in my binder and was like, why haven't you sent this into PSA? Didn't think about it. I paid like 30 bucks for this, but it's pretty clean. Even if it gets a 9, it's like almost like 6x what I paid. I think. Let me look it up. The tag team Mewtwo and Mew is so nice. I had 2 10s of that card, but I got rid of one. So I think I want to grade that one and get another 10. That's my goal. So yeah, this Gardevoir, like, I picked it up for I think $30. Maybe less. Maybe I picked it up for 20 bucks. But even in a 9, it's $174. A 10, it's 1.2. So I think I should grade that because I think it has a good shot at a 10. Even a 9, though, is worth it. Got a PSA 1 contender here. The top and bottom are pretty bad. There's a bunch of little creases in there. This guy's also really nice. Kind of want to check the price on that because I got it for a pretty good price too. Oh my god. Maggie just sent me a picture. That's Penelope sitting outside my door. I think she misses me. Yeah, like Flash Fire Mega Charizard's just going. Mega Charizard X. I bought mine here when it was like 280. Now it's 325. Obviously, this isn't in the best condition. There's some marking on the side there. But solid for what it is. And then this bad boy. Again, edges. This is an old card, but I got it for a really good price. This is like one of my grails. I'd love a 10 in this guy one day. Doubt it's going to happen, but so stoked. Like, this is a really clean binder copy. Front's beautiful, back, not so beautiful. Believe it or not, this is like top 3 cards, I think, from Rebel Clash. Top 5 for sure. Ridiculous. Just a full art Ninetales. Some clean Lucarios. Those went up a lot. But yeah, I think this is a card a lot of people have been eyeing up right now. It's a beauty. I don't know. I think Pokemon is kind of caught up on printing. So I have a feeling the Mega Set is going to be a little bit easier to get. But at the same time, it's the Mega Set. I think people are more hyped for that than Black and White. So I have a feeling it's going to sell more than Black and White did. So there might be a lot of it, but it might be harder to get. Regardless of value, I'm a big fan of Shiny Rayquaza. Like the Shiny Rayquaza Poncho Pikachu is one of my favorite cards. The Crystal Ho-Oh is one of my favorites. It's a new favorite, but one of them. What else do I like? The Galarian Moltres alternate art is one of my favorites. What else? There's a lot of cool ones. I like the Charizard SIR from Obsidian Flames a lot. Older cards, like I really like the Reverse Hollow Delta Species rares. Like the Delta Species Mewtwo is really cool. The Delta Species Gyarados Reverse Hollow is really cool. Those are some of my like top cards. If I could have any cards, it'd be those. But they're really hot right now, so probably not going to get too many of them. Yeah, that's our last ETB. We got quite a few hits again. Let's see. We got 9 packs, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokeballs, 2 EXs, and an IR. 7 hits out of 9 packs. 9 hits if you count the energies. That's awesome. Honestly. Pretty hyped on that. Oh, and the Lampin. Totally forgot. So we got 8 hits, technically. 8 proper hits out of 9 packs. Definitely would recommend opening Black Bolt White Flare if you're just looking to get hits. If you don't really care too much about the value, or if you're not chasing a certain Pokemon, I think this is a fun opening experience. Oh, dude, Mega Rayquaza set's going to be a banger. For sure. But Pokemon is definitely picking up with the printing. Like, the amount of Black Bolt and White Flare that is out is a ton. And people were saying, remember when everyone was making videos about Black Bolt and White Flare being short printed? There were rumors of that. It's like, bro, Walmart was restocking Black Bolt ETBs like every 10 minutes for like 3 days straight. Like, you could probably still go and get it for 107 right now, which I think is a fine price because you're not going to find it cheaper unless you get lucky at GameStop, right? So I don't know. I think there's going to be a lot more Mega stuff out there, and that Mega Rayquaza set is going to be coming out like 2026, I'm sure. I think it's going to be our first Mega set. We'll probably get a follow up Mega set in the fall, and then I don't know. It's either going to be Mega 3 or Mega 4 is going to be the Rayquaza one. Yeah, I bought the binders from Walmart because I figured it was like it broke down to like $10 a pack. That was like the cheapest like pack per cost ratio product. I'm pretty sure it was like $50, $55 or something. Pretty much everywhere I saw it was like you were looking at about $12, 12 to $15 a pack. Dude, I feel pretty good about the pull rates though. Mega Mewtwo, I don't like the Mega Mewtwo's very much. Mega Mewtwo X, Mega Mewtwo Y are kind of silly. I think the best Megas, Mega Rayquaza, the Primal Groudon and Kyogre are the top 3 for me. Mega Charizard X is super dope. I'm sure they're gonna have like some good new megas with like the mega starters. What is it gonna be like? Mega Fraligator? That has potential to be super cool. Mega Fraligator, Mega what is it, Embor, and Mega what's Chikorita's Meganium. Mega Meganium. Those will be sick. I do hear people saying there's gonna be like Mega Greninja, Mega XY starters potentially. Mega Lugia, I doubt that. I don't know like how many new megas they would add. I feel like it's going to be a lot of Gen 6 Pokemon. Like Mega Lucario is cool. Mega Scizor, Mega Steelix. I'm a big fan of megas. So it'll be interesting to see what megas like really get hype or what new megas come out. Like there's a lot of potential and the SIRs look so good. I'm assuming you guys saw the leaks for the new SIRs coming out. I'll pop it up on screen. We can look at them real quick. Did they not pose? Pokebeach didn't touch on it? That's surprising. Pokebeach didn't even post the leaks. Huh. Or did they post them a while ago? They didn't post them. Anyways, I'm sure a lot of you saw the Mega Lucario. Mega Lugia? I don't think there is a Mega Lugia. I gotta look this up. Are you talking about Shadow Lugia? A Shadow Lugia is like a one-off thing. There is no Mega Lugia. Oh, I know who posted about it. PokeNotify. My boys at PokeNotify. Oh, Rob Burns posted a photo with his new ETBs. I miss Rob. All right, here. This leak. Let me hide my face. So this is like a leaked card of what Mega Lucario is going to be. It seems like it is like a legit leak. And this is the full art. You know, they were saying it's going to be like a kind of a ghost. It's going to have the silhouette of the regular form in the background. So this was a leak. This was the original leak. It has the Mega Latias here and the Lucario. This Kangaskhan looks so sick. But it seems to be, backed up a good bit. People are pretty confident that these are real leaks. And people are hoping there's a reverse of this. You know, Venusaur looking at Lucario instead. So, definitely cool. Definitely a cool card. Pretty excited for it. I'd assume we're going to also get Mega Venusaur, and then we'll have Mega Gardevoir, or SIRs for Venusaur, Gardevoir. There's the Latios. So that's four of them right there. I don't know what else. Like maybe Kangaskhan. I'm thinking, what did I say in my video? I think it's going to be 6 Pokemon and 4 trainers. Dude, my bank account just took an L. I got like my mega pre-orders in. I bought a whole bunch of Black Bolt White Flare. I'm hurting. Dude, yeah, definitely. And people are kind of like, I'm hearing a lot of stuff online. Like I listened to that Card Lounge podcast and Jake and RoboSkills were talking about it today, like, or this week. Oh, it's the base set. It's only going to get better. But like, just because it's a base set doesn't mean they need to hold back. Of course, it could get better, but it's I'm under the idea. I guess I think it's going to be 4 to 6 mega sets, and then we're going to go into Gen 10. Mega Ceruledge would be so sick. I definitely agree. That would be super cool. I think Ceruledge is a really cool Pokemon. Yeah, I think this is going to be a really fun set to open. Lots of potential. Also, PokeNotify is doing a nice giveaway here for Mega Evolution ETBs. Go check it out. You can enter. If you're not on the Discord, follow their Instagram. They also post a ton of stuff. They're doing some new consignment thing. They got some new app. Lots of stuff going on with PokeNotify. Yeah, well, here, let me go back to my screen here. So if you go to Poke Beach, I made a video on talking about the mega stuff recently, Jonathan, like a couple weeks ago. They have Mega Evolution products. Is this it? So here, if you scroll down on Poke Beach, they know I want to go back to Disney World, Chris. So August 1st, this is the Japanese schedule, but in Japan they're getting August 1st, they're getting what we're getting September 26th. This is their Mega Evolution. It's 2 sets. And then September 5th, they're getting a Mega Gardevoir and a Mega Diancie set. So that's probably going to be, our second or third Mega set. They're also getting an Inferno X set, which they're expecting probably Mega Charizard. Then Ninja Spinner, Storm Emerald, Abyss Eye, Mega Dream. Like they've got a lot of mega stuff in the pipeline. These are all trademarked set names. So if they have already two sets worth of stuff, like all this, I think they would stretch it to make 4 sets and a specialty set where they would do like I don't know, some sort of Mega Evolutions Fates. I don't know. They'd have to make some corny name. I hope it's not Mega Fates or something dumb like that. But they could do like a shiny Mega Evolution set. They've never done that. They love capitalizing on the shiny sets. And they've got this Mega Dream, which is their high class set. So that would be like our Paldean Fates or our Prismatic Evolutions or something like that. Poke Beach is good, so check them out for sure. But I'm really confident it's going to be at least 4 sets. I'd expect a whole year of sets, which is usually 4 main series sets, and then 1 or 2 holiday sets or specialty sets with it. We do have Pokemon Direct on Tuesday, I think it is. Yeah, July 22nd, which is Tuesday. So Tuesday, I think it's at 9 a.m. our time, 6 a.m. PDT, which is West Coast, I'm pretty sure. And this, I'm assuming it's not just going to be for TCG. Usually, they don't do much TCG news. I'm expecting they're going to unveil, like officially reveal at least one of the SIRs. And I'd expect like in the next week or two, we're going to see all the SIRs drop for the Japanese set anyways. So we'll at least get the Japanese cards. We'll know what we're getting in the English set. Because it should be a straight copy of Mega Brave and Mega Symphonia in our Mega Evolution. So I'd imagine we'll get some sort of reveal for an English Mega SIR, and probably in the next week or two after that, like the week before August 1st, we would be seeing the Japanese releases of all of them. I'd imagine we're going to get another trailer with some more info on ZA. We might be getting some info on Gen 10, or if they're doing a black and white remake. I think if they're ever going to do one, now is the time to announce it. With Black Bolt and White Flare just came out, like it would make sense for them to do a mega, or it would make sense for them to announce black and white remakes if they made a black and white set. I wouldn't be surprised too if they were like figuring out a way to like release like the original Game Boy games on like a virtual console, or have some way to buy them on the Switch or the Switch 2. I'm excited for ZA. I'm a little worried though because the Switch 2 is kind of ass and the Switch performs pretty bad with Pokemon games now. So if they're designing it with the Switch 2 in mind, it might be really bad on the Switch. So I don't know. I'll buy it. I don't know how good it's going to be though. I worry. But yeah, I think it's going to be a bunch of video game news, a little bit of TCG news, a lot of like random Pokemon app and Pokemon Pocket news. But I'll check it out before work. It's live at like 9 o'clock. I don't know. I don't think there's a point streaming it. I thought about streaming it and chatting with you guys, but it's so early in the morning. And most of the news isn't really going to pertain to my channel. So, but it'll be cool. We'll definitely talk about whatever's in the trailer. Probably that afternoon I'll post a video. Got like a dog hair in my eye. But yeah, I'm excited for the mega set. We'll see what happens with Black Bolt and White Flare. Really interested to see where the BWR rares sit long term, or even the first like 3 months of release. Check out my newest video if you guys haven't yet on illustration rares. It's bumping. I'm going to do another one on undervalued SIRs next week. I'm also going to try, I don't know how feasible it is, but I want to do a tier list of every illustration rare from the Scarlet and Violet era. With Black Bolt and White Flare, that's like 300 IRs. So we'll see how doable that is. I don't know. Let me know if that should be a live stream. Could be a cool live stream. Jonathan watched it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. But yeah, we got videos coming out. We got videos. So stay tuned. More streams. Maybe we'll do one next weekend. We'll see. At least every other week, I'll be streaming here, ripping some packs, hanging out with you guys. Might start doing some video game streams or something. I got a 3DS emulator going on the computer now. Game Boy emulator. We can rip some old Pokemon games. Gives me something to do in the evenings if I'm not working on content. And yeah, we did. Were you there, Chris, when we did something, what was it? An SIR tier list live stream, and I think that was a lot of fun. So it'd be cool to do one again, but it'd be a long ass stream. We'll see. It might be fun though. We could do it on the August 1st weekend or something, the long weekend. But yeah, guys, either way, I gotta call it a night. It's getting a little late here. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, Chris. Thanks for ripping open some packs with me. Appreciate that. It was fun. I'll hit you up tomorrow afternoon about all those cards and we'll figure that out. And yep, thanks a bunch, guys, for checking out the stream. Appreciate you all. Always nice to hang out with you guys. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video, next stream, whatever it may be. I'll be back in a couple days with some